and he's on his way to the Calder Trophy. Here we go, Saturday night in Montreal, and Matheson gets it off the draw. He'll slide it in on net. Dropped it off. Newell fired it to the net. Goes off a leg. Here's Savard trying to punch it back to the goal. That got blocked. Bolton up ice for Colorado. Crosses in. Left it for Kiviranta. Dropped it off. Malinski scores! Sam Malinski fires it home, and Colorado's on the board first.
Malinski's one of those guys who's going to join. Savard goes down. He doesn't get the puck to the net. It creates the outnumber attack coming up the ice to 3-on-2. And when everybody is fighting to back check as hard as they can to get back in the zone, Kiviranta just lays it back to Malinski, who's coming up the ice late, but tight enough with his gap control that he can help Kiviranta, and he steps into this, and he's traveled.
One tipped wide. Natchez back to the goal waiting. Centered in front. Nelson with a chance. Doesn't get it through. Luckily, over in the corner. Off for Nelson. Free for Lindgren. Scores! Ryan Lindgren snaps it home. It's his second goal with the Avalanche, and it's 2-0.
Well, when you make 9 changes to your team in a short period of time, how is this team going to gel? Are they going to find chemistry? Well, the answer is the Colorado Avalanche are finding chemistry. They know that Minnesota won today. They know that Dallas won today. They have to keep up the pace. They have come out ready to play. They lost on a little Canadian trip, and they lost the first game in Toronto. They beat up on the Ottawa Senators, and right now in this first period, and there's a guy they traded for, Nelson to Lindgren, 2 new guys putting it together.
And down for Nick Suzuki. Slavkovsky with it. To Suzuki. To the point for Hudson. Hudson off for Nick Suzuki. Slavkovsky. Great save by Blackwood off Caulfield.
On you right away. So you got to make 2 or 3 passes and make them stop moving. And that's what happens. They get a bit static. And then all of a sudden, Makar picks his stick up. He has the shaft laying right on the ice. And the minute he picks the stick up right there, it creates that little space. There are 2 big lads there.
Oh, no. Here we go. Jack-Eye and Middleton. They're going to go toe-to-toe. Have each other tied up pretty well here. Now Jack-Eye tries to get a couple of rights in. Middleton back with a few of his own. And Jack-Eye takes it at the end.
Little physical presence in this game, and then Jack-Eye, who always loves the physical parts of the game, steps right in. And a real good tilt between these 2 guys. And Jack-Eye
hands it off for Drouin. Got it over to Natchez. Natchez skates it in. Matheson lies down. McKinnon up with it. McKinnon in front. Nichushkin let it go. Scores! Natchez, side of the goal on a great feed. Taps it home. And the hot power play for the Avalanche continues here to make it 3-0.
Very nicely with this group. When you're a guy like Natchez, you have to figure out the rest of the guys on this power play and where to go. Nice job coming around the back of the net. He doesn't try to force a play. And then the seam play coming through. I wasn't sure if that was going to make it from McKinnon, but it does. And as it goes through Nichushkin, it leaves Natchez open at that post. And the right-hand shot, his actual feet look like they're almost below the goal line when he buries this on Montembeault. Really well designed, really well set up.
Avalanche get the goal in the first shot of the period. Struble looks for a response off the outside of the Caulfield, trying to jam it in. And it comes loose for Nick Suzuki. Back to the point. Struble shoots. Scores! Tipped in front by Slavkovsky. The Canadiens are on the board.
And Colorado scored on it, so he comes out for his next shift. Marty St. Louis puts the Suzuki line out. They have been absolutely on fire of late. And the key to this play is when Suzuki lays it out to Struble, he doesn't even, he just dusts it off for a mere second and he lets it go right away. And the puck finds its way through, and Slavkovsky just reaches up in front of Lindgren with a great deflection that fools Blackwood. He doesn't even know where it is till it's coming out of the net.
Brock Nelson won the draw. Back for Taves. Taves with a shot. Tip scores. Brock Nelson gets the deflection in front. It's goals in back-to-back games for Brock Nelson. And the Avalanche extend their lead.
Well, he had his first goals as an Avalanche against the Ottawa Senators. Two beautiful goals, and here all he does is win the face-off and then back himself to the net with Suzuki. And again, it's center on center. So as soon as the draw takes place, Suzuki knows that Nelson is his guy. And Taves, what he does is he looks for a lane, and he looks for where the stick is of Nelson, and he lays it on the inside. And also what you want to be. You want to be 500 or better on the road, and then you want to have a solid home record, and that's usually gets you close to getting in the playoffs. And they are right on the line right now.
Next game Tuesday in St. Louis as Newhook comes in. Off the power, Joshua Roy. And the Canadiens cut the lead to 4-2.
What I like about Newhook is he takes his drive to the net. He doesn't look for plays. He drives, he keeps the skates going north-south, and he makes the Avalanche defenseman Taves back up. And as soon as Taves backs up, that allows him to get the puck to the net. And good job by Roy coming in. And Makar doesn't know where Roy is. He's got his back turned. He's looking at Taves and Newhook. So he doesn't see Roy. So when he reaches out to grab the puck, it's
off the boards, Caulfield. Deflects it by Lindgren, and then Lindgren fell, got back to his feet. Moved it to center. Carrier stopped it. Slavkovsky trying to get it in by Lindgren, and he's got it. Slavkovsky scores! Hold on to your hats. Canadiens are within one with 10:06 to go in the third.
Two quick goals by the Canadiens. Slavkovsky does a nice job. Lindgren falls down, and when the play turns over at the red line on a nice pitch by Carrier, it's Slavkovsky who jumps into it, and he gets his feet moving. He doesn't pick up the puck and look for a pass. He gets his feet driving to the middle of the ice, because take the ice that's there for you. And all of a sudden, when he gets 2 or 3 hard steps, he gets all that weight behind his shot, and he blows this through Blackwood.
Jackeye dumps it in. Heineman goes after it. Gallagher won the battle. Got it back for Dvorak. He's in. He scores. Dvorak has tied it.
Breakaway roof goal. And right here, it's just getting it on the forecheck and winning battles for the puck. The last 5 to 7 minutes, the Montreal Canadiens are winning all the battles. They're hungrier to get the puck, and they're taking it to the net quickly. And right here, Dvorak comes right down Main Street and just goes to the backhand. I thought he was going to cruise in on his forehand and try to go far side. Instead, the more difficult play to his backhand.
Evans tried to tie Coyle up. Taves got it over to Makar. Makar with a shot, just goes wide. And it's batted around by Matheson. Suzuki and shot it out. Armia looks at the clock, and they won't get there in time.
But that's a big point they got back for sure.
And off the draw, it is a scramble against poked back, and Makar has got it, so the Avalanche start off with it. One-on-one against Taves. Gets to the net. Wide. Matheson tied up by Taves, and the game will go to a shootout. Coyle cuts in, waits out Montembeault, and scores on a nice backhand.
He's playoff ready, cruises in on his forehand, and then just takes it to the backhand quickly and gets it by Montembeault. Nice goal by Coyle.
Laine 1 for 2 in the shootout this season. Laine into the slot, scores! A backhand bar down.
See if he can't add to it.
And Dvorak works his way in. Dvorak holding. Oh, and he's stopped by Blackwood, trying to cut back the other way, and he's stuck with him.
Well, similar to the Suzuki move, the cutback on Blackwood, and remember, Suzuki's a right-hand shot, so on the backhand, this time it was Dvorak trying to go back to his forehand. And now another newcomer here, Brock Nelson, who's got 3 goals in his last 2.
Brock Nelson cuts wide. Nelson waiting, scores! And Brock Nelson gets the winner in the shootout for Colorado.
Colorado Avalanche. Boy, did you ever bend there in the third period as the Montreal...